Good morning, welcome back to my channel. It's Richard from Power Lines to Power Naps. Sunday morning, it's beautiful, warming up again. Temperatures are rising quite high now. We're coming into the summer. Thought I'd start the day with a power dip. So I'll just go get dried, showered, changed. See you for a chat in a minute. Hi, I'm Richard. Welcome to my channel, from Power Lines to Power Naps. This is my wife, Nui, and together we both left the UK in February 2022 to start and enjoy a new life and new adventures in Phuket, Thailand. Join us on our new journey together and experience it. Sit back and relax. Good morning, welcome back. That was a nice swim. Whew. Like I say, it's warm, it's very hot here now. The summer's well taking a grip. Some of the afternoon temperatures are up into around the 38-40 mark in the sun. So it's always a problem trying to find somewhere cool enough and quiet enough. Everywhere you go around here is normally so noisy. Road noise, people talking, a lot of background noise. So I thought I'll just pop up here on the balcony and have a little chat. It's been a while. We caught up with the cats. That was one little thing. And I'll just show you where I am. I'm actually sat up on the balcony at home. Just turn the camera. You can see the Andaman Sea there in the distance. Every now and again we get a parasailer go past. The beaches are still busy. Everyone's enjoying it and having fun in the sun. And why not? Why not indeed? Well, today I'm going to talk about a little subject. I've lived here now virtually 14 months with my beautiful wife Nui, and we've sorted Nui's kitchen out. We've done a hell of a lot, as I've said before, but it was always my intention at some stage of living here in Thailand was to try and maybe get some volunteer work and give something back to the community. I feel honoured and privileged to be allowed to live here through my retirement-ish. It's a great place to live once you adjust and live a bit like a local, really. Respect their culture, and it is a really good place. So going back some 10 months, maybe a little bit longer. And I had this idea probably before I left the UK. As many of you will know, I've worked for many, many years in my career with the general public, through good times and bad. I've had people screaming at me, when's my power coming back on? When are you going to get my power back on? And I've had many nice people to work alongside as well, with many thanks and praise and support. Well, that's the general public for you. Anyone that works with the general public, even now in Nui's kitchen, you're going to meet all walks of life. For the 4 years before we came out here, as many of you know, I was part of an ambulance crew, an ambulance driving, again with the general public. Good times and bad, happy and sad, some very amusing. So this idea struck me way back before we came out here, that I would like to do something along those lines, not power lines, out here in Thailand. So going back some 10 months ago, maybe a little bit more, like I say, I approached and applied to join the Royal Thai Tourist Police Force as part of the volunteer team which they have working out here. It's a team that I think was set up some 11 years ago, and the Thai Tourist Police use volunteers in uniform to work alongside them, to support them, and primarily to help tourists, certainly with the language barrier. So some 10 months ago I contacted and applied I was asked to go to the Thai tourist police station down in Phuket City. Let's change the view a little bit. See my ugly mush all the time. Let's have a look what's going on out there. I was invited to go to the Thai tourist police headquarters in Phuket a long time ago, where I sat and talked to an officer, a captain in charge of the tourism police. I filled a load of paperwork in, showed them all my documents and visas, Thai driving license, and they said they would be in touch. Well, a couple of months went by, and then they did get in touch again, and that was to please come back in again, fill some more paperwork in. A lot of paperwork. They love the paperwork, the Thais. Wow. So I went back again, sat and filled all the paperwork in. Was told they'd be in touch again. Maybe another month, maybe 6 weeks. Time flies out here. I was contacted yet again. Please come into the forensic department. Have your fingerprints taken, give us information, and we can check Interpol about your criminal record, if you've got one. Well, I haven't, thankfully. So I guess they have to, dare I say, keep their arses clean and make sure that they're not setting anybody on as a serial killer or on the wanted list somewhere in the world. And then it went cold again for a couple of months. And then you start to think, will this ever come to anything at all? Who knows? Who knows? But hey, early last week it did. I got a phone call from a Captain Jip, and she is the head captain in the Thai tourist police in Phuket and surrounding areas, and she asked me to come into a meeting at 2 o'clock that afternoon, which I did. I attended. I did say to her, it's been a long journey and a long process, and I've still not heard anything moving forward. Bloody mosquito. And she looked at me and she said, no, Mr. Richard, you joined today. So I've been accepted. Very happy about that, very pleased. So I've joined. I was sent away to get my uniform, which I had to collect a couple of days ago. And I was asked for my availability for April. I do believe they're still working on getting the April rota out, but I'm told as soon as they get the rota sorted, I'll be notified and I get my first shift. So that'll be really happy. Really great to do something to give back to the community of Thailand. The roles, a bit sketchy at the moment. I shall find out and learn as I go along, of course, but they use us at various locations, various events, wherever they need more boots on the ground, basically. And I presume during the high season, it's even busier and more demanding. But it is voluntary. So with that comes my decision on how many shifts to work, which is great. There's never any pressure. They're just very grateful for any amount of time that you can give up to help them. So as far as I'm aware, it will be patrolling on shifts alongside a few other Thai tourist police. And our role is, like I said before, is to, I think our motto is your first friend. So any Western tourists that have got a problem or in trouble, some lose the passport, some lose the phone, the wallet. A few out here at night when they've had a drink lose the memory. Can't remember where the hotel is. Any problem concerning tourists, maybe to a degree a state of drunkenness that's about to just go over the boundaries of acceptance. And the tolerance is quite high out here. Everyone loves a happy tourist, even a happy drunkish tourist. But occasionally, like everywhere else in the world, you're going to get someone that may be about to go beyond the bounds of acceptance. And that will probably be my job, our job, to talk a little bit of reason to that person, to explain that we're there to help, not hinder or cause trouble, but to help. So if we can offer a little bit of advice, which saves the Thai police getting involved, I would say it's good advice that should be well taken. Maybe you finish your drink and time to toddle off back to your cot for the night. Come back tomorrow, do it all again. No big issue, there's no big dramas. Everything is ideally kept pretty low-key and happy over here. Of course, if anything evolves out of these situations and becomes more serious, and then the likes of me can only do so much. You can only do so much. You can help, but just occasionally there's people that can't be helped. Then it has to be dealt with by the guys that are with me their way, which is not always possibly the most pleasant way. They'll probably teach the person not to do it again, but it's going to cost them maybe a couple of days of their holiday wasted at the police station, maybe in a cell. It'll surely cost them quite a bit of money to get out, and who needs that when you're on holiday, for God's sake? But yeah, okay, always a small minority. So I think the night shifts are predominantly certainly located by me, will be over the hill in Patong on Bangla Road, one of the entertainment zones. If you're not sure what Bangla Road Patong is like, then maybe Google it, have a look on YouTube. You'll see for yourselves, but busy little area. Bars open until 3:30 in the morning, so always a potential for incidents of all natures. Like I say, some people will be that drunk they can't even remember not only where the hotel is or what it's called. Sometimes they can't remember their own name, but I'm sure we can help them somehow. Airport, there's always Thai tourist police and Thai tourist police volunteers on duty at the airport to help any Westerners arriving or departing with any problems, or of course any problems that the Thais foresee with the passengers. Again, I would be there to help, intermediate, contact, advise and help. Your first friend. It seems to go down well with the tourists to have such people on the street, certainly in the busy bar areas. It's a reassurance. It's quite nice that the tourists obviously notice the Thai tourist police, and they feel pretty reassured that there's people about on the street that's there to help them out should they require it. So it's a good reassurance, and there's a good repartee between the tourists, some families, and you can chit chat, you can advise even in the daytime. Some of the families or the kids want selfie pictures with you, all sorts of things, but you're their friend, I'm their friend, and we're here to help. Other events, there's a lot of festivals about the island of Phuket, or in fact the whole kingdom of Thailand. A lot of festivals throughout the year. We've got Songkran coming up, that's a big one in the calendar year, the big water festival. And there's several festivals which you've seen many of them in my last films. So again, crowds of big people. They would probably use more tourist police to be on site and on hand, walking round and helping anyone out that needs it. So I'm really looking forward to it. One other thing that the Thai tourist police is, I don't want to say battalion because it's the wrong word, maybe department, but it's actually called the Royal Thai Tourist Police, and that's because for some reason militarily it's linked to the Thai Royal Protection Squad rather than the other departments of the traffic police and other many departments of police that we have out here. So again, I'm led to believe that for things like royal visits or festivals where some royalty may be attending or passing through, again they use the Thai tourist police and as volunteers at these events to be on crowd control, maybe close a few roads, because when the Thai royals move in Thailand, they move and all the side streets will be stopped unconditionally. All traffic will be stopped until the cavalcade has gone through. So royal visits is another application where they'll maximise the people that they've got working for them, including like myself. So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe a little bit nervous, but I think if I wasn't a little bit nervous, it probably wouldn't be right. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I can enjoy it, learn a lot, and help a lot of tourists. So if you happen to come out here on holiday and you happen to see me walking the streets in uniform, come and say hi, come and have a picture, come and have a chat. You need any advice? Some people just want advice where the toilet is, where can I get a coffee, anything. It's first friend. So anything to do with tourism, good or bad, we're here to help. So I'll try and keep you posted. I'm not sure how much of that activity we'll be able to share on YouTube. I suspect not much, because they tend to be not secretive, but there's not a lot of overexposure out here with the police and police activities for various reasons. So I don't think it'd be acceptable if I took my camera on a shift and started putting it in the face of officers by my side. But anyway, we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you updated. But I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased and quite proud that I've been accepted. I shall do my best. I've done my best at everything I've done in my life, and hopefully it'll be a good time, and I'll keep you posted. So that's all it was, a little chat on that for today. It's really warming up now, and I've also come here as well just before the sun comes over. It rises behind the building here, and it's just about to come over now, and once the sun comes over, you could not sit here and film. I think your phone would melt. Just turn the camera again briefly. See in the far distance there, you've got a few parasail. Few parasail people having a good time. We're quite busy here now as well. We've got guests. We've got a few guests about. Quite busy. And a family of 5 arrived earlier this morning. They next door downstairs, and they are here for 3 weeks. So yeah, tourism is still busy, which is really good. And maybe I'll give a little chat next time about how the tourism has been during high season and how it is now. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Subscribers gaining very slowly, because I'm relatively new. I don't know what the norm is, but thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please subscribe. Press the subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. Once you've subscribed, I think you'll get, and if you press the bell or the subscribe buttons, every time I put a new film out, you'll get notification that there's a new one on. And it does mean a lot, so I can build up my subscribers. Any comments or questions about what I've just spoke about, or anything else, or any questions about Thailand or Phuket? Maybe you're thinking of visiting next year. There's something you want to know. Ask. Put a comment. There's a comment spot just underneath. Write the comment, write the question, and I'll get straight back to you with the answer. Thank you for watching. Catch you again on the next one. Until then, bye for now. Or should I say, bye for now.